Hello, I'm Dusty Limits and welcome to the Science Museum's Danner Centre. Tonight's event is funded by the Wellcome Trust. In tonight's Voice Gym, the third event in our Science of Singing series, you'll find out what a healthy voice sounds like and looks like from top scientists and singers. We'll also be taking a look at past methods of treating the voice with objects from the Wellcome collection. Patrick Tresco tells us how he grows vocal cord cells using sound waves and a live link-up with the Keck Center in Utah.
We have the ability to go in and take a very small biopsy of either tracheal tissue or tissue from the residual vocal fold, and then take the cells, the fibroblasts, expand those outside the body. And then what we do is we inject them in a very pliable, soft, elastic tissue that we then place in a bioreactor like the one you see in front of me. I don't know if you can see this, but this is an example of a computer-controlled system that we use to simulate these forces and grow the tissue.
So we're probably going for no.
Katie Maggs shows people what items were used in the past to examine and treat voices.
Even greater flexibility, prodding mechanism. You'd attach medication to the sponge and it's flexible enough to sort of go quite far down, sort of past your larynx. You loop it on and then you'd hold it still with the probe and then...
In Charlie Hall's voice clinic, the audience find out what can go wrong and tackles voice pathologies.
In most cases, when you lose your voice, what has happened is that you've got some vocal cord inflammation or some inflammation of the larynx, and whether it's subconscious or conscious, you protect your voice by not using it properly.
Voice trainer Nick Ransley takes people through their paces in the Voice Gym.
Nicely lubricated, just rolling around. A few hip rolls. Yeah.
Hop! Okay, everybody try that? Ha!
Now, what is your top tip for keeping a healthy voice?
Don't smoke, and don't smoke. But of course there are always exceptions to the rule, and that would be my advice. Also get plenty of rest and drink lots of water. You know, you should have about 2 litres a day, but you need to get lots of rest, and you need to do exercises regularly and try and keep fit.
To close the evening, Nick and I led the audience in a harmonious group sing. I asked a few people whether they'd enjoyed their voice workout.
Lots about the voice, lots about, you know, how to look after the voice a bit more. The vocal gym is very handy, and, you know, it's just good to kind of get back into singing again.
Yeah, I mean, it's been really good having experts on hand, and especially sort of them loitering at the end so that you can ask them questions.